what it do. You know how we're all doing right now. It's not good. It's not good at all, guys. It's not good at all. I can't even get this open. This is what this team makes me do. Drink, and I don't even drink. Kyle, I don't even drink, buddy.
Me either.
And this team, dude, I don't get it. $22 million. $22 million, bro. For what? For what,
Listen,
man?
Listen, you know, we all know what the Wizard of Oz is, right? So like, you know, you got certain characters in the Wizard of Oz. You got Dorothy, you got Toto, you got the Tin Man, you got the Scarecrow, and then you got the Cowardly Lion, right? You got the Cowardly Lion. What the Cowardly Lion needed courage, right? The Scarecrow needed a heart. That's what this team needs. This team has no courage, no heart. They're getting out physical, they're getting out everything. And the sad part about it, Pope's getting out coached. He's getting out coached in every aspect of the game. He's not getting his guys ready. He's not making adjustments. I did like all the fire that he was coming with on the sidelines the other night. On Tuesday.
I did too.
Loved it. Loved it. That was the most fire we've ever seen out of Pope. So keep that intensity. Keep that. But somehow trickle that down to your players, because none of them have any fire whatsoever.
None. No, it's an embarrassment. Just like I said on the clip I posted on our socials. This is an embarrassment to Kentucky basketball. This is not Kentucky basketball. And, you know, being from here, usually this time of the year, Kentucky fans, you know, we'll see each other in a store. Okay, oh, man, go Cats. Hell yeah. Love what we're doing this year. There is none of that. There is none of that. Like, none.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't such a diehard fan, the flag in my front yard, gone. I'd have done took it down. But I can't bring myself to it. And, you know, there's another thing I was just talking to my mom about. You know, we're putting a lot of blame on Pope, right? And it is. There is a lot of blame to go at Pope, yes. But at the end of the day, he could tell them players, hey, run this play, run this play, run this play. It's up to them to make said play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
they got to execute. Yeah, absolutely.
We're giving it to Pope. Yeah, I get it. He gets some of the fire, absolutely. But I don't know. I think a lot of it is these players. I really do. I think a lot of it is these players. I think Pope is doing all he can. I really do. And if this is the most he can do, maybe he is over his head.
Listen,
maybe
it's the NIL has revolutionized college basketball and college sports in general, but it's also crippled it, right? Because like I saw after the game, Garrison posted a Instagram post retweeting a video of his alley-oop dunk. You just lost. You just lost at home. Why are you even on socials? Like, why are you even on Twitter or Instagram?
That is what my mom was. I was going to ask you about that. I'm so glad you brought that up. Excuse me. My mom was just talking about that. It got cold down here, so I had to go throw a hoodie on. But she said that KSR was taking calls or something. She was trying to explain it to me before we jumped on. KSR was taking calls, said a caller came in, or it might have been Matt Jones. I don't know what she said. Anyways, that one of the players were like selling hats or some shit.
That was Chandler. Chandler was doing it. So, and before I even rip into Chandler for tweeting it and tweeting links on how to do it, that could be part of his NIL deal. So he might be contractually obligated to do that. And that's the other shitty part about this. Like, it's not that he isn't checked into the game, which he may not be, right? Like mentally, he may be just like, oh, my NIL deal. But he may be contractually obligated to do it, which sucks even more, because as a player, you can't even look at your loss and go, how do I need to get better? Let me look at game film. Nope. I have a contractual obligation because of JMI's bullshit that I have to tweet links on where to buy Kentucky hats. Are you kidding me? Like,
so that's what he was doing?
Yes.
Oh my God. Was it like his own hat or just a plain Jane Kentucky hat?
I don't know. I didn't even research it and look at the links. I just saw that they were doing that, and I was like, you got to be shitting me, man. So
Was it
that's
on his IG?
it was either that or Twitter.
That's wow.
It's just
Wow.
dumb. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's dumb.
Wow.
That's why again I hate keeping beating the dead horse, but this JMI deal is crippling this university. It's crippling it.
Yeah. That's getting a little ridiculous. Sorry, I'm actually trying to research it a little bit because I've been wanting to know who this said player is that was at. Uh, mm,
Yeah, it was Chandler
God,
with the hats, and it was Garrison retweeting his or reposting a video of him dunking. I'm like, you were responsible for one of the biggest turnovers in the last minute of the game. Why are you reposting you dunking? Yeah, it was a great dunk. Don't get me wrong, but you didn't win the game. You did not win the game. And I got to be honest, man, as a fan, and look, you live it. Like you're down there. I'm up north, and it hurts me, but I'm sure it hurts you even more because it's in your blood. You know what I mean? So like
yeah,
I'm sitting here and I'm watching that game and I'm like, wow, Chandler just made a great defensive play, saved it. We got the ball. We're going down, pass to Owe. Owe's driving the lane. This is where we win the game. And he misses the goddamn layup. He misses the layup. How do you miss
wide
that layup?
with a. I'm about to say wide open, but that's not what I mean. Like wide open.
For him, it
A,
was though. Like for
yeah,
him, he
like a
makes that
wide open
99 out of
lane.
100 times. Yes,
Yes, you have to make. You are a college athlete, and you were supposed to be this big. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Whatever. We've talked about it multiple times on this show. I'm coming. Oh man, always coming back. Da da da. Whatever. And you miss a game winning layup. A
brutal,
game winning layup. Game
brutal.
winning layup that you would have made, like you just said, 99% of the time. And look at the layups he made last year against Oklahoma or whatever, the buzzer beater. 10 times harder. 10 times harder. And you can't do it at home against Missouri? Against Missouri.
And you didn't get fouled. Missouri has never won at Rupp Arena until Tuesday. Never won at Rupp Arena. They were winless at Rupp Arena, and then they come in and again Rupp Arena. They should be intimidated walking into like the cathedral of college basketball. No, they didn't
No,
care. They didn't care. When if any other season, any other year, any other team, you go up 8 on Missouri with under 3 minutes left, they tap out. That game's over against
done.
Kentucky at home.
Done.
Not this year. Not this
No.
year. We don't have a closer on the team. There's no closer on the team. So there's nothing to be scared of. There's no dribble kick out. There's no dribble kick out. Who's going to make the three? Who's going to
And
make it?
what kind of shot? What kind of shot was Lowe's buzzer beater shot? What, what,
It was a line
I,
drive. It was a
what,
line drive.
I, and then I was watching the KSR post game, Jack Pilgrim, shout out. We need you on here. Boom, boom, boom. Anyways,
Love
and
it.
he said that um they were asking questions about said play, and Pope said that the play was supposed to be low, driving to the basket, head down, kick out to Cam Williams. None of that happened. And he said he has seen more finger pointing after Tuesday's game than he has ever seen, or something like that. But I may have messed that up. But sum it up, he saw more finger pointing than anything. And it was just, oh, he did this, but he did this. That's not how a team is, man. That right there just shows you there's one, no leadership. There's no brotherhood, it seems like out there. Maybe little packs of brotherhood is what I feel like's on this team. Little 2 and 3 little packs of brotherhood from here, like a Chandler and Noah, or a Marino and Jasper and BG, and then you
Yep.
got
Yep.
Lowe and Mo over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Marino, we've been praising him all year. I don't
Then
know
he came out and
what
shit the bed. He came out and shit the bed, man.
I don't know what was his problem. I ain't never seen him play so lazy in my life. In my life. I mean, having rebounds here, just stolen away. Uh, oh my God. Multiple
So
plays. I just saw him. Just
under
watch.
under 2 minutes under 2 minutes left in the game, and you don't have Mo out there, you don't have JQ out there. Like, what are we? What was? Why have we still not put our best 5 out there to start the goddamn game? When are we gonna do that? Like, are we gonna wait till the NIT? We may not even make the damn NIT at this point.
At this point, I don't think we will. And Matt
And
Jones called it too.
as,
That no, go ahead.
as a
Sorry.
As a Kentucky fan, and I would tell them to refuse it. Like, I would decline it. Like, I don't want to say pull a Notre Dame and just quit and like not go to a bowl game, but like NIT is not Kentucky basketball. Like, you don't play Kentucky basketball to make the NIT. You play Kentucky basketball to win national championships.
And
Ridiculous.
it's it's heartbreaking. And now now people like me and you that do a podcast like this or talk sports of, now we have to defend Pope or our actions of let's get Cal out of here. Now I have to defend that. I thought it might have been an easier argument for me because I could be like, hey, well, Pope got this. Pope did this. Yeah, he lost this, but he did this. I can't keep going back to, well, he got us to a Sweet 16 last year. Oh, okay. What did he do this year? Well, we beat Purdue in an exhibition game. So, we did that. Are you serious? Are you serious? And then you look at Cal's squad. Granted, it's a typical Cal squad, perfect in the regular season. We'll see what happens in tournament time. Always shit the bed. It's I don't have an argument against Loserville fans.
No,
I
it's
barely have an argument against a WKU fan at this point.
I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. Like, I don't. So I'm gonna kind of segue into our favorite segment, trash talk. Because
Absolutely.
I got some people I need to rip into and talk some trash on, and I'm gonna start off. And why don't we just kind of, I'll go first, then you throw one, I'll throw one. We'll do it like that. So I'm gonna start with Mr. Mitch Barnhart. This whole debacle, this whole shit show that we're all dealing with, this this all stems from him, right? This all stems from him. He was the idiot that decided to sign the JMI deal, right? He was also the idiot that by signing the JMI deal, no coach wanted to come here. Now we're understanding why Pope can't get any recruits. We couldn't get any coaches, and we had to go with Pope, right?
Yep.
That's why. That is
It's all
why. No
coming.
coach. It's all coming out, and it's all making sense now. It is absolutely all making sense. And the person, the wizard behind the curtain, if you will, is Mitch. Is Mitch Barnhart, right? And look, usually athletic directors at Kentucky, longest tenured ones, hire 3 basketball coaches. Well, Mike or Pope, Mitch Barnhart, Pope was your 3rd basketball coach. That means you're done, buddy. You're done. Your time is up. Your days are numbered. We will not see Kentucky basketball go back to being great until Mitch Barnhart is no longer the athletic director. Simple as that.
Agree.
Simple as
I
that.
agree.
He has ruined Kentucky sports. He has ruined it. Absolutely ruined Kentucky sports. And it's Kentucky basketball, namely, because that's what the university is really known for. And we're not even known for that anymore because of stupid Mitch. You son of a
Yep.
Mitch. Son of
You
a
son of
Mitch.
a Mitch. And, well, we're kind of known for it because we're so bad this year that it's such a talk of the town. That's bad. In my head, I'm thinking, it's so bad that the publicity that we're getting is because we're so bad. Of course, no recruit's going to want to come now. Good God. If we even had one signed, I could see him
Still,
decommitting. Now we're definitely not getting nothing signed. I can guarantee you next year it will be a bunch of what we got this year again.
2s and
Second,
3s.
third, fourth option. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And we're going to be in the same boat once again. And what are we going to do? And Pope's obviously shown that he can't coach. He can't coach worth a shit with these guys. And like we just said, maybe it is the players. Maybe. But
Yeah, but he put
come out
the
and say
goddamn
it.
roster together. He put the roster
Yeah.
together. So yes, it can
Yes.
be the players, but you put the goddamn team
You
together.
picked them.
You put it
Yeah.
together. Yes, you picked the players. So like that's like me making a shitty sandwich, but I bought the ingredients. You know what I mean? I bought the ingredients. So if the sandwich is shitty, it's my fault still. You know what I mean? Like I can't blame the turkey and cheese. I bought the goddamn turkey and cheese. I bought the shitty bread. It's a shitty sandwich because I bought the ingredients to make it. That's why. Don't blame the ingredients. Blame the person making the shit. That's what you got to do. It's ridiculous at this point. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you know I'm right. You know I'm right. And that's how we're all feeling. We're just the people that will say it. That's all it is. We'll say it exactly how it should be said.
Yes.
Exactly how it should be said.
I'm not sugarcoating shit. And usually we don't cuss, we don't, but we can even probably right now pop up a little image of the chat that we had earlier when I said cussing is going to be allowed. I think I'm pretty sure I put M for mature rated tonight.
Yes. Oh yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
the that's what it is because
Oh yeah.
we can't rainbow and lollipop this now at this point. You know, if we would have won, yeah, okay, we could have probably maybe put a little sunshine on it. Like if we would have made that layup, okay, 1-1 or whatever. Oh yeah, look, we won, yay! We would have still bitched. We would have still
Mm-hmm.
bitched, but we would
Yeah.
at least had a one. I 0-2 in SEC, man. 0-2 in SEC. I well,
Dude,
I
are
think
you
they
have
said
you
what Tubby, right?
yes. That's what I was getting ready to say. That's what I was just getting ready to say. And have you seen the comparisons that they've done
N-
where
no,
they
I haven't.
compare Pope's record to Billy Gillespie's record and it's the exact
Uh
same through the
yes,
first
yes, I
50
did see
games?
that.
Are
Yep,
you kidding me? Like that's
that's
the era
scary.
that we're in right now. That's the era we're in.
And
Ridiculous.
I didn't think that Pope would be that. I at least thought, okay, maybe he can't coach, right? Okay, he can learn on the fly, or maybe build his assistants around that he can't coach. Maybe pick some that can coach. But at this point, it don't even look like they know what they're doing because Mo called them out after Bama and said the scouting reports sucked. How does your own players call you out and say, "Oh, I wish scouting report was a little better"? I mean, come on. It is
Well,
every game.
here's my
Every
problem with that though. And look, I don't have a problem with him calling them out. I have a problem with them not utilizing him. He came from Alabama. So
yes.
you don't think he knows Nate Oates' game plan? Like you don't think he knows that stuff? Like utilize him. Like that's the point. Like you have a guy from another team. Say, "Hey, can you give us any tips and tricks on what they like to do in certain situations?" Some of them may happen, but Nate Oates is a smart enough coach that he's not going to like dial up the exact same things that Mo
Yeah.
would know. You know what I mean? Like he's not that stupid, but there might be a couple things there that'll pop up and you'll be like, "Oh shit, that's we saw that in tape. Yeah, we know what they." It's just there's zero heart, and the thing that I hate about it the most when Pope came in and they hired him, they had that whole big ceremony, right? They brought back the
Yep.
'96 team, like
Uh-huh.
they touched on the heartstrings. And that was the way to sell it to the fans. So
That's where they
you
got
felt
us.
and you felt like there was a connection, right? So last year you felt like there was a connection. There's nothing this year. I don't feel any connection with Pope this year.
No,
I
nothing.
appreciate him coming out after every game going, BBN can, they're entitled to have any opinion they want. They should cheer, they should boo, they should do whatever they want. I appreciate him saying that, but put something on the court that we can cheer. Like there's zero heart. And that's what kills me, man, because even those shitty Billy Gillespie teams had heart. They fought.
Had heart
They had
dogs.
effort.
They had
You were
dogs.
not going to out effort any Kentucky team. That was
No.
always the thing with Kentucky basketball. There's nobody that's going to put in more effort than Kentucky basketball because
Yep.
it started like in the last 30 years, it always started with the Patino thing. Like we're going to give you 94 feet of hell. Like that's what it's going to be. As soon as you inbound the ball, we're going to be in your face for 94 feet until you try to score. Like that's what we're going to do. We don't have that. We're lazy. We're lazy. And look, since we're talking shit on our team and we're just being real about it, we brought up about the Alabama game and even the game before that with Bellarmine, right? So
Yep.
the backdoor cuts against our defense. We're not a backdoor cut team on offense. Why are we doing that with under a minute left twice?
Yes.
Why are we can't pass the ball. We cannot pass
Nope.
the ball. We have one
And it
person that can pass the ball, and that's Low. And he's not even the one throwing those passes. Brandon Garrison's throwing a what are you doing? What are you
yeah.
doing?
Why
I
are
don't
you that high?
understand.
Why are you that
Yes.
high? And like you said, why are you the one throwing it, bro? You should be down. You know the game is on the line. Why wouldn't you be the one down there being like, all right, somebody misses, I got to get this rebound. I need to be the one by the rim for a putback, a quick putback, what a quick dip, anything. Not you dribbling in it almost at the 3-point line to dish it to a cutting man. What I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it was pretty much a triangle of Missouri players
Yes.
with our player coming in the middle.
Yes.
Why? 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 Why?
It doesn't make
Why?
any sense.
And that wasn't the first pass of that game that I saw on I guess this will be my part of the trash talk. And I've already called him out. Marino. I can't tell you how many times I saw him rebound, bring the ball down, or rebound, bring the ball and try to pass it, and it goes straight at somebody's feet out of bounds. Boom. I mean, there was multiple times. I at least twice, at the end of the game, back to back turnovers, and then towards maybe in the first half, maybe early second half. It doesn't matter. It was back to back to back turnovers. Just boom, boom, boom. Couldn't even get the ball in. What? Did and at the end of the game, I'd have put Noah and Yelovich in and Jasper. Neither three of them played. None.
I don't
Neither
get it.
none.
I don't get it at this point. I really don't.
And I know we was talking to Austin about it, and he had a good point about the, not being big. Both of y'all did. You said not playing defense well. But at that 3-point shooting time at the end, I'd have threw him in. One of them.
I don't disagree with that. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're probably right. After y'all said that and was talking about it, I was like, yeah, they're definitely right. They probably don't play D that well. But at the end, I was like, why didn't we have more 3 shooters out there? You know what I mean? Put Yelovich in where BG was. He hasn't shown shit all year. Well, I can't take that back because that one game he was the only one that hit a 3. So shit, he might have been able to shoot the 3, honestly, and make it. We don't
Who,
know.
BG?
But
Yeah. Well, Pope
yeah,
obviously thinks he's their best 3-point shooter. That's why he keeps him in the game.
yeah, and
That's the only thing
and
I can think of.
and not playing Jasper. I don't understand that one. At all. Not
There
playing
has to
Noah.
be something going on there, and there has
Has
to be
to.
something going on there. And I wish they would just be more transparent about it and like get it out
Yes.
there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like just be honest about it. I think that would go a long way with the fans if you just come out and say like, here's why they haven't been playing, or they're not doing this, or they're not showing intensity in practice. Just and that's where
Something.
Cal would have called his players out in the media. He wouldn't have called them out specifically, but he would have said, "We need to do a better job of this. We're not showing this." But here's the other thing: you wouldn't have had to worry about that with Cal. Cal would have got
No.
intensity out of his players.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because like there was you remember you saw the movie Remember the Titans, right?
Yep. Yep.
And there's a scene between Campbell and Bertier, and they're in camp, and Campbell or Bertier says to Campbell, "I don't like your attitude," and Campbell says to Bertier, "Well, attitude reflects leadership, Captain." That's what this team is, right? This team is a reflection of Pope, and if Pope's not fired up, why should they be fired up? And that's exactly what they're saying to themselves. Why should
Yep.
I care if he's not caring? And that's the
Yep.
problem, right? So
Boom.
even
I
even on
like it.
Tuesday, he was fired up. No, and they had a lead, and then down the stretch, instead of him being fired up, he just sat there and was like squinting. And Austin brought that up the last week. That
Yeah.
goddamn squinting.
This
Can we get the dude, like, can we start a GoFundMe or an NIL something for glasses for him? Why is he squinting so much? Like I have to wear glasses. I have to wear readers because I'm getting old, and I know Chris has to wear readers because he's getting old. No offense, Chris, but like you squint because you can't see. If you can't see, maybe that's the problem. Maybe he just needs glasses, and we'll be able to play better because then he'll see what he's putting on the court and going, "Oh shit, yeah, we do suck. I need to put my glasses on and put people out there that can actually play. It makes no
And
sense to me.
and the fact that he has been booed twice this year. Twice. Twice. A Kentucky coach booed twice. And I don't remember the first time booing. Was it at home when we got booed the first time?
Yeah, yeah,
Twice. Twice at home.
yep,
We have been booed. Well, not we. The team has been booed twice at home. At home of all places. Are you serious? When's the last time that's happened? To
yeah.
hell
I
with the
know.
0-2 SEC record. To hell with the matching Billy Gillespie's. We're booing our own team in our own house because we suck so bad. We suck so bad. We getting booed. Like I've never, well, since Billy G, like I was obviously younger, right? Well, however many years ago that was, what I was in my teens, probably
20 years
something
ago.
like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was about
So
20.
yeah, teens. Yeah, I remember us sucking really, really bad, and I wasn't like a huge like I am now fan. Like I watched the games, all that, obviously, but I was a teenager. I have other things on my mind. I remember us sucking. I don't remember us sucking this bad. Like I don't remember this feeling. I don't recall this feeling of just disgust.
Yeah,
Like, here we go. Like, literally, me and my mom were watching the game, right? And I'm watching, I'm like, all right, hell yeah. And she's sitting there and just looking at her phone. Usually, we're both engaged. We are watching a game. Oh, look, right here, boom, boom, boom. Whatever. I write notes the whole time for our halftime and post game videos we make. I'm writing notes the whole time. And all I got is disgust. Horrible. Great tech, though. Cool shot from Owe. Cool fact. Harden wrote the check to get JQ at Arizona State. That was all I had. That was all I had.
yep,
Like,
yeah,
it's,
yep. I'm with you. I'm with you, man. It's brutal, and like that's what I'm saying, man. Like you're in Kentucky, so you feel it a little bit more than I do. Like probably a lot more than I do, but like because you have to live it. I'm up here. I can take this shit off and nobody knows that I'm a Kentucky fan. You know what I mean? Like nobody would know. Nobody would know because outside of me doing this podcast and me telling everybody that I'm a Kentucky fan, I'd take the sweatshirt off. People were like, "Oh, you got to be like a Villanova fan because you live over here." I'm not a Villanova fan, but that's what I'm saying though. I can take this off and it doesn't hurt as bad. It stings. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't have to live it. I don't have to deal with Louisville fans that live 10 minutes from me and talk shit on me all the time like you guys do. So like
yep.
that's where it bothers me because I'm sitting up here and like, nobody talks shit on me. Like I was watching the game, watching that down the stretch. As soon as Owe missed that layup, I said my wife was like, "We got to take the trash. Or can you take the?" She didn't say we. She said, "I'm going to take." She's like, "Can you walk with me to take this trash up?" And I'm like, "I'll take the trash up. Can you give me 30 seconds? There's 30 seconds left in the game." Owe misses that shot. I'm like, "I'll take the trash up now." I was like, I can't even watch the rest of this because I already know
No.
what's going to happen. You already know what's going to happen. It was so
Yes.
deflating. Like I sat there and I
And
was
we
like,
had it.
no, like I screamed and everything. My kid looked at
Yes.
me. My daughter came out of her room. She's like, "What happened?" And I was like, "They just missed a layup. That's what happened. They missed a layup that they make 99% of the time. That's what happened." And
And
Kentucky lost again.
what that would have been a picture perfect play. Yes, we would have still bitched about only winning by 1 point, like I said a minute ago. But kudos to Chandler for the
That was a
hustle.
great defensive play. Great hustle.
Great. Play like that for 90 minutes. Play like that. Why are we only playing like that when the game is on the line? You should go into the game playing like it's on the line, which it is because we suck. So nobody's scared of us. Nobody thinks that we're coming out and just whooping ass.
Right. And
You,
and why was he the only one showing that effort
yes.
in the last minute of the game? Like that's where I'm
And
at.
yes, that's that too. Or what about when Owe was dribbling, right? And what I forgot who passed it to him. Doesn't matter. Anyways, Oway dribbling on the arc. Aberdeen, whoever had it was Lowe, I think. Lowe passed it to Oway. When Lowe had it, Aberdeen was wide open on the right side. He comes up. Oway gets it. Aberdeen's wide open, literally going. Oway, you can see it. Oway looks at him, turns back, still wide open, tries to do his little and shoot, misses it. Whole time Aberdeen's wide open. Why? Why? Right there just shows you they're not connected because any other team, look at Loserville. Look at, I don't even know what the rank, I don't even know who the number one team is. Look at Houston, whoever, Tennessee. They would have passed that ball to the guy wide
Yeah,
open on the 3-point line to give it a shot. Hell, if you missed, you missed. What's the difference? Y'all don't rebound, so it ain't like we got a chance of rebounding the ball. Uh, it's the most laziest rebounding I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure that ain't the first time we've talked about this.
it's not.
Shit,
It's not at all. It's not at all.
I'm on
And
3%.
that's not good.
Yep. Nope, I got it though. I can keep talking. We're good. We're good. Oh,
Well,
oh,
and
oh.
we talked about it last week too, and you and I have talked about it all year with Oway's yippity shot. Like when he's your leading 3-point shooter in a game, and he has that stupid hitch in his shot that looks like the Barkley
Yes.
yips when he's doing a golf swing. Like, how's that? That's
Horrible.
not good. That's not good for you.
No.
You know what I mean? But Arizona and Michigan are the top two teams in the country, and Michigan looks like world beaters right now, beating everybody by like 20 points. So, when you look at like national championship hopes, we're not even remotely in that same class. You know what I mean? Like we're
No.
not even close to that. And like, look, like one of my best friends, a brother of mine, right? He's a UConn fan, and I was while the Kentucky game was going on, UConn was playing too, and UConn was down by like 5 points in under 2 minutes. They came
I
back,
saw that.
tied. They came back and tied the game, sent it to overtime, and then they ended up winning, right? And I'm like, that's what we used to be able to do. We used to be like that, but we can't do it. So look, I know Danny Hurley is a it seems like a loose cannon and a douchebag sometimes, but I would take
We
him
need it.
as a Kentucky coach 99 days out of 100. 99 days out
And
of 100, I would take him.
absolutely. And there was another thing. I'm talking as I'm walking because now I'm getting fired up even more. Uh,
Love it.
there's another thing. I think that uh, uh, Bruce Pearl said something, right? I think I saw Austin talking about it on his BBN United
Yep.
short
Yep.
that Bruce
Yep.
Pearl said something about. I don't know what Bruce Pearl said. I don't know um, what happened there. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently he said something like he would come to Kentucky or something like that. I don't know, but that's
Oh, I
what the
didn't see
vibe I
that,
got.
but I would
That's
take
the
him in
vibe
a
I
second.
got. That's what
Yep,
he
I would
said.
take him
That's what him and his
because
new co-host said.
because Bruce Pearl came out and said exactly what I said earlier. I was like, you don't think of Kentucky basketball and think of getting outworked, right? You're not going to get outworked. You're not going to get out effort. You're not going to get out physical. Like you're not going to get that at Kentucky. And we're getting outworked. We're getting out physical. They're putting in more effort than us, and we're getting out coached. And all those things combined is a recipe for disaster, which is what we have right now. That's exactly what we have. We have a goddamn disaster on our hands. And look, somebody has to rip the band-aid off and be real about it. So since I don't live in Kentucky, I'll be the one to do it. I'm the northerner that's a Kentucky fan. It ain't gonna get any better this year. It's not gonna get any better. It's not.
Mm-mm.
We are still gonna end up winning a couple games that we should lose. Don't get me wrong. That's gonna happen. We're gonna win a couple games that we should lose. And I bet you the first one is gonna be Tennessee on the road. I bet you we win the Tennessee game on the road. Somehow we pull that out of our ass. Saturday's game against Mississippi State, I'm chalking that up as a loss already, and that's at home.
Yep.
So we're going to go
Yep.
0-3 to start SEC play. First time ever.
And this kind of segues in. We're still, for the viewers, we're still on trash talk. Well, I'd probably label this whole episode.
Whole
Yeah, that's what I'm
episode's
saying.
trash talk.
Whole
Whole
episode.
episode's trash.
This is the first episode of Trash Talk. There you go. For Mike Randall's question, do we have trust in Pope still? Little, very little, very, very little. It is dwindling by every game and every press conference he has. Every single one. And man, like you said, he got us. He got us with the heartstrings, dude. He got us good. He got us
Yep.
good.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
So good. And he got us good with last year's team. So good.
Dude,
Now look.
the only way he can salvage this and win us back, I'll be honest, like this is what I want to see. And Pope, you know, I know with how popular our show is, I'm sure you watch. So I'm gonna give you a little tip here, Pope. You know what you need to do? You need to put on those 96 shorts and that 96 jersey, right? The 1996 championship jersey. You need to put that shit on and start banging elbows with these dudes underneath the rim, showing these guys what you used to do and how you used to play. You used to play physical. You played the 94 feet of hell. You know how to do this. You know how to rebound. You know how to put in effort. The only reason you were a captain on that team is because of your effort. You weren't fucking Jordan out there. You weren't the superstar of the team, but nobody was going to put in more effort than you. So to have a whole team that does not put in any effort makes zero goddamn sense. Zero. 0 cents. Because you should be the effort king and you're allowing your whole team to just sit there and not do shit. It makes zero
Nothing.
sense to me, Pope. 0 cents. Zero.
It and not just Kentucky. Not this ain't even just a Kentucky compare. I don't think I've ever seen any team this lazy. Ever. Ever. My daughter's elementary school team had more oomph in them than they do most of the time. At least they ran. They crashed the boards. They played defense. And they knew as soon as look at that right there. See? Getting tongue tied. Ow now, brown cow. As soon as as
Love it.
soon as a shot went off, even my daughter, if she was here right now, I'd holler for her to come downstairs. You crash. You go to the rim. Anytime a shot is in the air, you do not stand there and wait to see if your big is the one to get the ball for you to have a outlet pass. No, you go get it. Go get it and then run. You talk about being the best. You swag it up on IG. You swag it up here. You walk the talk or whatever. You're big bad John. Go get the ball and run it then. Let's see what you got. You want to be the next superstar? Let's see what you got. Go get that ball and go to the other end. Let's see. Let's go right now. Go. And Owe, I feel like at this point, he's a damn near diva at this point because if something don't go his way, he
He
is throwing a
pouts.
fit. Yes. And
He pouts.
you can't be a leader.
No,
Not that he is, but you
no.
can't be a leader like
They don't
that.
have one.
You want
They don't have a
no,
leader. That's the
no.
problem.
And you want to be the leader. You came back to be the leader, to lead this team. You know you ain't you ain't getting drafted. I guarantee you ain't getting drafted. And the only reason JQ's getting drafted is because of his size. It's not because of what he has done yet. Yeah, he had a
No,
great St. John
he's a
debut.
freak. He's a freak athlete, though. He's a freak athlete.
Yeah.
That's why. Because in the NBA, they don't care about what you do now. They care about potential, right? He has high
Yes.
potential. They're high po. That's what they call it, high potential, and that's what it is, right? So, you brought up you haven't seen a team lazier. You know what? Like at certain times, they remind me of like an NBA All Star game. No defense,
Yes.
no defense.
Yes.
They just allow that offense to do whatever the hell it wants, and then they just look at each other like, oh, I thought that was you. Like it's the old adage of you got 5 kids. You tell all 5 kids to feed the dog. Guess what? Nobody's feeding that dog. That dog's going to starve. So if you tell these guys to play defense and stop the ball, that was the biggest thing that pissed me off. Who's going to stop the ball? Like on a fast
Preach
break
it.
transition, who's going to stop the ball? That's
Preach.
rule number one. Topher, I know you're listening. Topher knows this because he played basketball. He was really good at basketball. You when you're in transition, stop the ball. You stop the ball. Like it's not rocket science. You don't let that guy penetrate all the way to the rim before you get in his way. Stop him at the
Yep.
3-point line. Do something. It makes no sense. They let these guys just run up and down the court, and then they're like, "Oh shit, I guess I should play defense now that he's under the rim." Why? Just let him score at this point. Let him score.
Yep.
You haven't done shit. Just let him score.
Yep.
Stop the ball. It makes no sense. And then stupid Pope with the squinting, like, "Oh, did he
Yeah.
not stop the ball?" Like your Master Splinter out here. Oh, Mister, yeah. The Ninja Turtles bullshit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So dumb.
And
Absolutely
and
dumb.
for your head coach to say, our what did he say? Shit. Now, uh, for our offense, our half court offense, whatever, however, to be so slow and lazy, I don't like it, or something like
Yeah,
that of that
yeah.
nature. He said that. Why are you saying that? One, why? Two, that's your job to fix it. Three, like you just said it a minute ago, you brought these players in. There was something that you saw.
That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. I don't have a problem with him saying it. Call him out. That's fine.
Scared
But
the shit out of
fix
me.
it.
I'm not even gonna lie. That
What
did
happened?
just scare the shit out of me. The door opened and the leaves were rustling.
Shit.
Gosh damn.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's a little stormy outside. I had the door open and with anyways, whoop, thought it was the
Guess we
thought it
should
was
stop. I
Loserville
guess we should
fans.
stop talking about Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Pope's everywhere.
it's insane,
Christ.
man. Like you said, I do think that Barnhart is to blame. At the end of the day, he has created all this, right? He created Pope coming here. I'm sure he had a hand in. Hey, let's bring in this team and this team, and I guarantee you we can win them over here. I know not everybody's happy with this because nobody was happy with Pope. I wasn't happy with Pope. Nobody was happy with Pope. The only reason we got happy, like you said, was because he pulled at the heartstrings, did all that for that welcoming in, and then you fast forward to Big Blue Madness. Look what he did at Big Blue Madness. Brought everybody back. Brought Patino back again. Pulled at the heartstrings. Looky here, we're gonna ball. We're gonna work. I'm gonna come out in my denim vest or my denim vest. Shit. My denim jersey, and I'm gonna, spark all the old school memories, and it'll get them. Now what, man? Come on, dude. You can't keep relying on, hey, we're bringing back denim at the Tennessee game. I hope y'all are ready for that. I don't even want you to bring it back this year. So what? When we debut them, we can lose?
Right.
Why?
Right.
Why
No,
why
I'm with
why
you.
would you taint
I'm
that
with you.
legacy? You know what I mean? Taint that legacy
Makes no
just to bring
sense.
them back to lose. This team don't even deserve. This team does not deserve to wear the denim jerseys. Period.
Well,
Last
and
year,
you
could have
know
put
what?
them on.
Bingo. That's what I was just going to say. You know what team could have and should have, and they deserved it because they played hard. They played
Yes.
hard. That was the biggest
Yes.
thing about last year's team. Like, I never felt like they were out of a game because they always gave effort until the last whistle. This team doesn't give effort at any whistle. The only whistle they give effort at is a TV timeout so they can go sit their asses down because they're lazy.
Yep. And what? So
That's
they
it.
could probably scroll on their phone and here we go. Here's a shot at these two players. What? Scroll on their phone and sell a hat. Scroll on a phone and
Yep.
tweet out and reshare
Look at my
a
play.
dunk you
Look at
had.
my
Yeah, a
play.
dunk you had.
Yeah.
You're not in high school,
Yeah.
bro. You're not trying to get recruited. You're on a team that
No.
lost, that sucks, that has no leadership. If that's the point, step your ass up and be the leader.
Yep, and that's the
Anybody.
problem. That is the problem. There's no leader. There's no heart. There's no leader, and that starts with Pope. It starts with
Yes.
Barnhart all the way down to Pope, because Barnhart's not a leader either. He's running a
No.
goddamn business, and that's clear as day. It's clear as day. And Pope is just a little puppet right now. Like that's all it is. Pope is a puppet along the way, and it all goes back to the JIM or JMI deal that they signed because it's clear as day. Like we just talked about, it comes full circle. They can't get a coach that they really wanted, and the coach that they got can't get any players that he wants because of the stupid deal that just screws everything up. And I think we have this deal in place till like 2041. Last time I saw, I think it's for the next 15 years. So good
Yeah, I'm
luck.
pretty sure
We
we're
may not
screwed.
hang another banner for the next 20 years. Stupid. It's absolutely stupid.
Um, horrible. And
Oh,
I
no.
don't even know. I don't even know anymore, bro. I don't like, and I know that's every Kentucky fan out there right now. They just don't know.
Well,
They don't
and
know.
like we wanted to preview the Mississippi State game, but Okay, I'll preview it real quick. They're going to come out and show no effort. They're going to come out and miss a shit ton of threes, and they're going to come out and probably turn the ball over and get out rebound. Do they have a chance to win?
Damn, you
Yeah,
got
they
it.
got a
You
chance because
got
they're
it.
at home. Yeah. So I'll save you the effort. If you got to go to uh, Home Depot, Lowe's, and a little twist on old school here, Bed Bath and Beyond. It's going to be a great Saturday. Go out, do everything that you guys need to do, run your errands, spend some time with the family Saturday. I already tell you how the game's going to end. They're going to lose, and they're going to lose at home because they're going to get outworked, out physical, and out coached. That's exactly what's going to happen. So I'll save you the time. You can thank me later. You don't even have to watch the goddamn game. We already told you what's going to happen. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler.
Yep, that's exactly. Yeah, that's so bad to say. Oh my god, that's so
I
bad.
know. I know. I know.
Oh my
I
god.
hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. And look, if I'm wrong, I will admit it next week and I'll take full
Yep,
accountability for it. But let's see
absolutely.
if I'm wrong. Let's see if I am. Let's see
I
if I
hope you
am.
are, but I don't think you are.
I hope I am too. I hope I am
But I
too.
don't think you are. I don't, and that's bad. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
I know. I know.
At this point, if he keeps losing, I'd fire him in the middle of the season.
Oh yeah, one other thing to add to the game. Noah's not going to play. Jasper Johnson's not going to play, and your
Yeah,
boy's not going to play. So I don't even want to say his name because I forget how to say it. He hasn't played in so long, I forget how to say it.
yeah, yeah. Yelovich. Yeah.
Jelovich.
How much? How much did we pay for him to come out from overseas? For him not to play, for him
He,
not to help. And look at Noah. At least he knows what this means. He's been here, and so does Marino. But he shit the bed, so I don't even know if he really knows what it means anymore. Yeah, I think money signs are going in his eyes at this point. But Noah, I, I, Noah, you know what it means. You know what it means. Step
Noah's
up and be the
probably
leader.
embarrassed. No, Noah's probably embarrassed. This is probably going to be one of the worst Kentucky teams ever. Like after it goes
Yes.
down on record, right? And he's
Yep.
a part of it. And growing up a Kentucky fan, that's got to be brutal for him. Absolutely brutal. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know.
Hopefully we're
I don't know what to
wrong.
say. I don't know what to expect. Hopefully we're wrong. Hopefully we're wrong. And when
Hopefully,
we
yeah.
meet again next week, we can eat some crow and everybody can come on and talk trash against us for being wrong and being haters on the team. But look, we're just emotional, right? We're speaking with our emotions. That's just how it is. That's what we do on this podcast. We speak emotionally. We don't speak always rationally, right? We speak irrationally sometimes, and that's just what happens. And
That's
we may
it.
not be making sense right now, and we may not, have all the answers, but guess what? We know what we're feeling, and we're feeling pretty pissed off and pretty disappointed in this team because we had higher expectations coming into the season. We thought we were coming in with the quest for 9. I don't even think. Look, we got 9
9
wins. That
wins.
might be the
Yeah,
most
that's
we
what
get.
I'm saying.
That might be the 9 that we get. Yeah, that might be the 9 we get.
Yes.
That might be the real
God,
quest for
great
9.
mind think alike. Yes. That's the only 9 we're getting. That is. Oh my God, yes. That is the only 9 we're getting is 9 wins. And at this point, are we getting 9 wins? My God. If we don't
I
play
don't know.
another Bellarmine
I don't know.
or a Kentucky School of the Blind for the rest of the year. So there's that. There's that. We got to God bless. Oh my
Kentucky School for the Blind. I love it. I love it.
I told
Well, I
Topher
mean,
we'll end it with
Pope Pope's probably the head coach of that team too. With as much as he's Quincy, he probably is one.
yeah.
So he's
That's
probably
probably where he
better
come
coach of
from.
that team.
And and I'll end it on this. And before you logged on, Topher was like, "Oh, are you not sitting in your same spot?" I said, "No, no, they don't deserve me to have a podcast in front of all that memorabilia, all those great teams that was there. The '96, the Reed Shepherds, the Monks, the Bams, the John Walls, the Richie Farmers, the Anthony Davises, Hope and the Delk and the
Sing it,
Patinos.
sing it.
You do not deserve to even be in the same category as them. Like you are a Temu knockoff of a Kentucky basketball team. That's what you are. That is
Boom,
what this team is. It
boom.
is a Temu knockoff.
Yep,
I want
yep.
my
The
refund.
Temu Wildcats.
Yeah, I want my fucking refund. I don't want to say I want to bring Cal back because I really don't. I don't at all. Bring Pearl in. Fire Pope, bring Pearl in midseason. I'm okay with it. I'll sign the petition today. Sorry, Pope. I'll even do this for you right here. All right. And I'll do this for the viewers. If we lose on Saturday, I'm done with Pope. I'm done with Pope. And that's that. The only way he could come back from a loss on Saturday is if he makes a deep run in the tournament, which we probably won't get in because Matt Jones said that yesterday or Tuesday was our swing game. Tuesday was our game that would make or break us, he
Yep.
said.
Yep.
I don't disagree. And we lost. So where do we go from here? Do we go to a tournament? No, I don't think we do. And
I'm
does
with
Mitch
you. Look,
Barnhart
and
keep Pope?
one thing I'll say real quick on Bruce Pearl. Bruce Pearl, and I don't know how you feel about this, but Bruce Pearl is probably the only coach in any sport ever that I can watch and my blood pressure goes up watching how like hot and fired up he gets. Like
Yes.
my blood pressure rises watching him get fired up. And he's probably the
Yes.
only one that's ever done that to me, but like I legit like I feel like I'm going through menopause or something. Like I get hot. Like I get hot flashes. Like, oh my God, my blood pressure's rising because he looks so fired up. I feel like he's yelling at me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like I used to hate it. I used to hate it when he was on Tennessee. When he was the Tennessee coach and he wore that stupid orange suit, I used to
Yep.
goddamn hate it. But now I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know what? That's what this team needs. This team needs fire. This team needs fire. It needs a leader. And Pope's not the leader that we thought he was going to be. They need a leader. They need a leader on this team, and there's no player that's stepping up. So I like your take. I like your take.
With that being said, all our viewers, I guess we'll see you. You'll see little snippets from us on Saturday, I guess, and see you next week. And we're out. That's what this team makes me do. Peace out, BBN.
Cats.